You know that incredible feeling when payday finally arrives and the money hits your account? For a few days, you have breathing room, but by the end of the weekend, after paying the rent, covering the bills, and going out, you watch that money rapidly draining away. Working nearly every single day just to cover your food, shelter, and water creates an illusion of freedom, but it builds zero actual wealth. If you wait for the next paycheck to rescue you, you are trapped in a cycle. Over 60% of people making over $100,000 a year are caught in this exact loop, living paycheck to paycheck. The top 1% of wealth builders don't rely on willpower to save their cash. Willpower fades when you get tired or stressed. Instead, they build systems that work automatically. Think of your single paycheck like a newly hired team of workers arriving at your front door. If you don't immediately give them strict jobs to do, they will wander off and disappear. You need to divide them into 4 distinct teams the exact second they arrive. This is the 25, 15, 50, 10 rule. By dividing your income into these exact percentages, you shift your focus. You stop exhausting yourself trying to magically make more money, and you start automatically building wealth with the money you already make. Let's start with your biggest team. 50% of your workers are the caretakers. Their only job is to keep you alive and functioning. This covers the absolute essentials: your rent or mortgage, daily groceries, basic utilities, and transportation to work. You have to be ruthless with this group. A takeout coffee is not an essential. Neither is that streaming service you never watch, or an expensive lease on a brand new car. You have to actively cut the subscriptions you don't use and avoid dropping money on things that lose value the second you buy them. Capping your essential spending at exactly half your income forces you to be intentional. By putting a heavy lid on your lifestyle costs, you stop your bank account acting like a leaky bucket, ensuring expenses don't consume your entire paycheck. Next, we have the builders. You send 25% of your money out to buy assets. An asset is simply something that goes up in value over time, like an index fund, where you buy a tiny slice of hundreds of successful companies all at once. Your builders are your wealth engine. They go to work silently in the background while you are eating, driving, and even sleeping. You never check on them, and you make sure to never disrupt them. This chart shows the true mathematical power of starting this process early. It looks at 2 investors over 40 years. The first person starts at age 20, putting away a small amount of money every month. The second person waits until age 30, but tries to catch up by investing a much larger sum each month. Look at that gap. Because of compound growth, where your money earns interest and then that interest earns its own interest, the smaller, earlier investment outgrows the larger one by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Starting immediately is the only way to build an army of builders that will eventually generate more income than your day job. But investing comes with ups and downs, which is why you need the bodyguards. 15% of your income goes straight into a bank account that pays you a higher rate of interest than a standard one. This is a secure holding pen where your money grows safely with zero risk of dropping in value. Your bodyguards have one specific mission: stack up 5 full months of your baseline living expenses. This establishes a highly protective shield around you. When your car engine blows up or an unexpected medical bill arrives, you use this cash instead of selling off your investments or taking out a high-interest loan. Finally, we have the last 10. When you protect your peace of mind, your entire wealth-building factory continues running smoothly year after year. There is one mechanical step that makes this entire framework foolproof: the paycheck sweep. You log into your bank and set up automatic transfers for the exact day you get paid. The split happens instantly. Your money is automatically sorted into your essentials, your investments, your savings, and your joy jar before you even open your banking app. Out of sight, out of mind. Real wealth lives in these invisible, automated systems, quietly growing your net worth deep beneath the surface. You focus on the hidden bulk of the iceberg, rather than the leased cars or expensive watches showing on the surface. Setting up this automated sweep is the defining difference between an employee who just earns a salary and an investor who builds long-term wealth. I want you to log into your banking app today. Look at your last paycheck. Calculate your personal 25, 15, 50, 10 breakdown, and give your money a job.